G'day everyone, welcome back, it's David here. I'm going down a bit of a different path in the next week or two with slot cars, so I've gone away from 32 for a week or so just to bring out these old Scaleauto cars. They're something I built over 15 years ago, maybe more. I can't remember exactly, so I'm rebuilding them. I've got a couple of these Scaleauto chassis with a hard body. I don't remember what these bodies were. I know we cut them up to get the rear diffuser and stick that on, because we actually cut them along the back here, and we just mounted up the usual mounting style for these cars. Well, back then it was anyway. I couldn't tell you what these are. It fits in really nicely actually. They I can't remember if they were a scale. I really can't tell you what they were. Sorry, but I just can't remember. I don't know if they're a mini Z body or something. I'm not sure, but all this bracketing fits on nicely. Clips onto the post here as well. We didn't paint these. These are already supplied like that, which makes me think it's a mini Z. And I've got another one in there which was actually a Tamiya hard body, because I painted it up and I stuffed it up. Turned out crap. I'll just grab it and show you. Okay, here's the Vodafone one I painted and deckled. Now this was my fault, and this is how I come to the realization that this is a long time ago. And I painted the silver, everything was nice, looked great, did all the red, everything, put the decals on, and I come to the realization that the decals, and these were from Pados, and this is not on him, this was my problem, this is my fault. The silver seems, as we know, silver comes out pretty flat. It's not a very glossy colour, and the decals just didn't adhere to it no matter what I did. They went on nice, they looked great. It was a 888, not that you can actually see that. It was a 888, you can sort of see it there, as in a Craig Lowndes style livery. It's got on the top there, depending on the light. There you go. So I've decided to bring these out and use them. I was at Outlaw Stock Cars the other day. That still spins pretty good for a 15-plus-year-old car. I'm missing an insert too, and I have no idea where they are. I can't remember what they were. And my other car here's missing one insert too, so I'll have to try and figure out where to get a couple more, because they're just a really thin wire type insert. They look really cool. And now I just had a bit of contact adhesive on them. Obviously not enough on two wheels. All the windows were like just a polycarbonate, I suppose, Lexan type thing. All the interiors were painted up and dropped in. This one's come away inside, and it rubs on the axle. So the glue on the tape's just given way after so many years. There's the chassis on them, Scaleauto. We used to rub them on a flat bit of metal and sandpaper just to get any of the high spots away. And then we'd do it on the other side as well, where all the bearing carriers and sit and everything, just to make sure everything's sat flat. It's very heavy gauge steel, as you can see. And I went and bought a drill bit today, because my old Mankey one was the only one I had, and it was all orange, rusty, and I sandpapered it, but it was still not great. It worked, but it just was horrible to use. And then I've just put this in now after just stripping out the bearings and soaking them. And 15 odd years ago, I sort of had a clue of what I was doing then as well, by the look of it. So that one goes straight through, and it's a bit of an art. You know, you look how many screws are in there holding that bearing carriers in. So getting them right, all the holes, you know, the countersunk and everything, but still, and even the back one, straight through. So I'm pretty happy with that. Everything still runs right. I tried it on the track, the tyres were buggered, so I had about 3 packets of brand new ones that I've had for a long time as well. Even back then, they were $18 a packet of 2 for tyres and rims pre-glued. And the actual Scaleauto branded ones. Give me a second. These ones here. Even back then they were $18. This is over 15 years ago. Had heaps of spares, and I've still got heaps of spares in my box down there, and I've just found another box again. So, but yeah, so these tyres seem to be sealed in the package, which is really good. So they seem to be okay. And I know I haven't ran it on the track yet. I know foamies don't work really well on a track that's just clean. So I'll be taking these to Outlaws and having a run, because Outlaws is literally a 3 minute, not even a 3 minute drive from my work. So I just need to go across one of the main roads, and it's out the back there. So I'll take this, have a spin for half an hour or so one day after work, have a bit of fun again. The bearings seem to be, the bearings are gold. I don't remember why or how, but yeah, so I'm going to put this back together, give it a run around my track, because these feel clean after I true them up a bit. They just feel a bit rubbery, so they might just work a little, so we'll see what happens. Okay, front end's in, bearings, they've been cleaned out. Oh, that insert's come out, hence why I've probably lost the other ones, just by pressing on the rim there. So that's all right. I could probably loosen off the axle a little bit. Whoop. That rim looks like it's a little bit of a buckle. I must admit, these things, when they crashed on the big tracks, they hurt. So that'll be fine. Get the back end on now. All right, all back together. Missing an insert. I tried to take one out of the other car, but it doesn't want to come out, so maybe it's a good thing. I've re-glued that one back in, so it's all right. The rubber's wire's hitting a little bit there, but it doesn't matter at the moment. That's all right for now. Rear end's in. Mesh is good. Let's put the body on and see if it goes around my track as it is, with the tyres just the way they are. All right, let's try it on the track. I'm still trying to work out a camera holder and stuff. I'm trying to have it all set up, but it's hard to find something decent because my areas are so confined. The walls are like right there, the shelving unit's there, the end of the garage is right there, so it's hard to find something, so I'm working it out. All right, let's see what it does. Obviously new foamies don't really go on these semi-gloss tracks, but it runs nice. See what it does on a big track. Now I know the tracks are out, but I do have a spray on it. Ideal for these foamies. It's how we used to race them. Yeah, that's enough of that. Whereas I'm missing the two mirrors, so yeah. Alright, there it is. We'll head down to Outlaws and we'll have a look how it goes. Alright, so I've got some stickers before I take this car for a test drive. I've got some stickers from a couple of guys. This one's from Mike and Cheryl. He goes, "Hey David, thanks for reaching out about switching stickers with me. I have been taking in your hypercar build. I've been enjoying it all. Keep them coming." All right, awesome. That's Mike and Cheryl. Mike and Cheryl Newell Hobbies, MC Hobbies. Check it out. I'll leave a link in the description to their channel and have a look. They've got a really cool train set, big Carrera track setup. And a massive train station, like train setup outside in there, in a friend's backyard. He put some videos up of. It looks so cool. I actually really like it. So check it out. I'll put the link in the description. This one's from Noodles. Now, I met Noodles at Outlaws about just over a year ago, I think. Cool guy. He's out at Outlaws quite a bit, so he knows the tracks well there. So here's his sticker here. He's got a channel obviously as well, Hyper Stock Cars. So check that out. New cars and that he shows here and there, and I think he's still working on a Mosler at the moment. All right, so let's get these on the wall, on the stock car cabinet, and we'll go and have a look at Outlaws and get this Mercedes on the track. Okay, Mike and Cheryl right there, and Noodles, Hyper. Okay, right there. Awesome, cool stickers. Look great. Slowly coming along now. I don't know what's going on there. Need another magnetic racing one. I think I've got some in the bag. They sent them my last order. I'll put that up. So quite a few there now. I was watching Ryan today, and I don't have a Wicked Raceway sticker. So I'll have to reach out to Ryan, and I'll send over a couple of my newer ones as well, just with the little logo edition there. And also, with all the mugs, I've put them up underneath the shelves here. They're hooked in pretty well. I'm sort of a bit skeptical about that. I'll be honest. It's not. Yeah. I think they'll be all right. If I close up the hooks a little bit, it should be all right. All right, let's go check out Outlaw and get this Mercedes on the track. I only did about 15 minutes today on the track, just to drive it, see how it went, and I was pretty happy. So onwards and upwards with some more 124 restoration, and also got some Plaffer tyres today. Mike at Shows Your Slots had them. So I got the original Plaffer donuts. So I'm pretty happy with that, so I can get this going now. That needs some tyres. I took them off the other day and get that going and have a run. All right, let's go and check out this car on the track. Okay, we're here at Outlaw Stock Cars in Mulgrave, here to test the Scaleauto Mercedes. Okay, here's one of the tracks. Carrera sets, plenty of those up here. Scaleauto, lots of spares. Some more Scaleauto Revo slots. Carrera. Oh, I've got to get one of those, I think, for the match the 124 I've got. More Carrera, heaps of Carrera. Some snacks, boxes, drag strip. There's a drag area. Which today's Thursday today, so it'll be live streaming tonight. I'll put a link up to that. Four-lane Ferrari. I think is this still for sale, Paul? Here's our owner, Paul. Still for sale, this one. Some resin stuff. Actually, I've got to stop and have a closer look at this stuff. Very cool. The main track. big oval. This is pretty cool. Wouldn't mind having a go at this one day. Pit bay setup.
Should be the same address. So I've got another piece. I left one. Yeah, I've got another piece. Oh, that's same. And we did have pieces here and here, but at our structure there's two. Pull them out and it loosened it up a lot. Yeah. Yeah, because that was sprayed pretty heavy. A lot of spray. Yeah. Like the tires are almost wet at the end of the race. So much good. Oh, it was great. Were you allowed to do a shell load? Yeah.